Yes, fathers are not carrying the load today. I meet so many young women today who say, I can't find a man. They're TikTok dancers now.
You're boomering up here, Robert.
Marines have an attitude problem.
But what is your advice for young men who don't have the benefit of having a dad to impart these things? Obviously you're out there, you've been out there for a long time preaching this gospel. But if I'm a young man and I'm stuck,
That's a great question.
what should my body do first so that my mind can
That's a very good question. Because when I realized, this is what happened. I grew up in Hawaii. My father's head of education. On one side of the street is the elementary school for labor union kids. It was called Union School. So the kids that went there were union members. Their fathers were either Portuguese, Filipino, Chinese, Korean, like that. Directly, less than 20 yards across the street was Riverside School, the school for the rich kids. So their fathers owned the plantations that the union kids worked for. I talk about a cycle farm. I'm going. So for some reason, my father didn't cheat, but I got into the rich kids' school. So I'm sitting there for the first time, 9 years old, going, how come they're poor and we're rich? These guys are, what's the difference? That was the question. So then I'm in Sunday school and flunking out of Sunday school too. I'm sitting like this and the teacher says, why were the three wise men wise? I raised my hand and said, she goes, why? Because they were rich. She goes, and in church, the love of money is the root of all evil, right?
Yeah.
So when I
But
say,
it is the love of money. It's not money. People make that mistake.
I understand,
Yeah.
but it's their
Yeah.
cop out for being poor. Oh, I all know the game. I'm not idiot. So I sat there going, she goes, so I said, she said, why do you think they're rich? I said, gold, frankincense, myrrh, that costs money. And she goes, how do you know that? I said, well, I study money. I do study money. And she goes, that didn't make them rich. I said, well, what did? And then she said the magic words. They sought the best teacher. So in, Christians, Jesus Christ. Buddhism, it's Buddha. And I went, so my job as a kid is to seek the best teacher? She goes, yes. And so I'm in a rich kids' school across the street of the union kids, laborers' kids. And I went looking for a teacher. And that's when I found my rich dad, who was my best friend's father in the same school.
One of the things.
So please hear me. Seek your teachers. And YouTube and what you guys are doing, you're giving the world access to millions of teachers. So I think YouTube's good and bad to it. But seek out the best teachers.